This is the OM-3 by OM Systems. You may know them as Olympus, and let me tell you that this camera has some features that no other brand has. So a cool feature about OM System cameras is that they're very advanced in something called computational photography. And although other brands are starting to catch up or sort of scratch the surface of computational photography, I feel that OM Systems really has it really well dialed in and very well developed. So whether you have an OM-3, another OM Systems camera, or you have another camera brand altogether, in this video I'm going to be going over all of the computational photography features in this camera. And if you're on a different brand, it would be cool if you check these out as well to see what you're missing out on and to see if any of these features are something that you would like to have in your own camera. So we'll explore all of these today. So to access these computational photography features, go to menu, and right here, second menu, you have your computational modes. You can also just press and hold this computational photography mode and turn in the dial here, up here, and then you're able to toggle and select any of these computational photography modes very quickly. So for this first one, under high res shot, here you're able to select how many megapixels you want your high res shot. So it'll combine multiple photos into one big high resolution photo. You can go handheld up to like 50 megapixels, I believe. And obviously if you want better results, you can put this on a tripod and go all the way to 80 megapixels. You can also select this, like the final combined photo plus the raw images. So let's go here. You can select your raw recording bit, the wait time. So if you don't want to mess up with any shake on the camera, you can set the time to wait before start shooting after the button is pressed during high res shot. And charge time, if you're using a flash, you can toggle this. I'm gonna shoot at 50 megapixels because I'm gonna try this handheld. And I'm gonna shoot it place with the plus raw option. This camera has 20 megapixels, so let's see. We'll take a regular photo and also a high res photo. Live ND shooting is really cool. When you turn it on, you're able to select the strength and how many stops of ND you want. And this is particularly useful during the daytime. You want to get water, traffic, waterfall, or anything like that. You can also toggle the LV simulation, so the slow shutter speed effect can be seen in live view. And this differs from the final image. And this is what this would look like. So you can see that there's like a little bit of a slow shutter going on right here. So this might be useful or not depending on what you're shooting. So there is a little bit of movement in the water. So I'm gonna test the live ND setting so I can get a little bit of a slow shutter effect with this water here. So we'll see if that works. So we'll select an ND, maybe ND64 actually. We'll do a 3.2 second exposure at f14. Let's try that. So yeah, this is the result. The water looks kind of nice right now. Since it's moving a little bit, I was able to get that slow shutter effect on that water. Let's take another one. What's really important to note here is that I'm able to get this slow shutter effect without a physical ND in the front of the lens. This live graduated ND shooting is really interesting. You can go under graduate ND number and select the level or the strength. And then you can select the filter type, whether that's soft, medium, or hard. We'll select soft for a nice gradient. Filter auto rotate, you can leave that as on. But once you go into the camera, you have this filter here, almost like this effect that you get in Adobe Lightroom when you add like a little radial or gradual linear filter. So this is pretty neat. You're able to adjust the position of that center, and you're able to adjust with the dial up top here the rotation of that. So let's test this out. Let's try these settings for the graduated ND filter. Let's rotate this a tiny bit, and I can do this. That's kind of too dramatic actually. So let me go back and change this to like a 4. Like so, and take the photo. With focus stacking, this is really useful if you're shooting landscape and you want everything in focus, or if you're shooting macro and you want more stuff in focus. So you can select how many photos you want to have. You can select the focus differential, so you want that focus to be narrow or wide, and the charge time again if you're using a flash. So this is a regular photo that I'm taking, and now I'm going to select focus stacking. Select A shots, focus differential. We'll just do it a little bit more narrow at 3, and we'll take the photos and see the end result. There's now compositing the image by itself and combining the image. So not only do you get the finished image that's focus stacked, and that is, you can tell by that little icon here, but then if you go back, you also get the individual images with the different focus points. HDR, high dynamic range, this you can do automatically on your phone, but in most cameras, this is something that you also are able to do, shoot in HDR mode, and you're able to select whether you want to take 4 pictures at once at different exposures and have the camera automatically composited together. So different options for different exposures. So I'll try HDR2. Multiple exposure. You can select auto gain, whether you want that to be on and off, or overlay, whether you want to see that on your screen as you take the second photo. So that's it for this video. These are all the computational modes on the OM-3 specifically, and let me know which ones of these modes or features you see yourself using, and let me know which one you would like to have in your own camera. So that's it in this video. If you're still watching, here are a couple more videos you could watch next, and I'll see you there.